Yesterday, I think I stumbled onto a very killer online selling technique. Now, I'm usually not impressed by pretty much anything when it comes to selling online since I've pretty much done everything there is. And I've been doing it for 15 years, full time, with no other job. So I sort of stumbled onto this one uh, while I was trying to buy something. And I noticed I couldn't find what I was looking for. And then I saw an ad, some click ad on eBay. And I was like, damn, that's a killer idea if you have the right particular product and no one else has it. Which I do happen to have that product. And apparently not very many people have it. So even if people have it, it's actually a killer technique. That's another thing. I saw how much the guy was selling a day based on his numbering system, and it dawned on me that I could make 500 a day doing what he's doing extra. Wow, that's not bad, is it? Yeah, not really. And that was just with one type of product. And actually, I know other ones I could do it with as well. Matter of fact, maybe I could do it with many products. So I was like, damn, this is like a gold mine. And of course, I'm not going to tell you all the particulars because that would be kind of stupid, wouldn't it? To tell you all these awesome ideas that I just stumbled upon. I'm thinking to myself, first, I need to actually test it out to make sure I'm right. One, and then two, if I do offer it to people who watch my videos, it probably won't be in video form, at least anytime soon, but maybe more so along the lines of if you pay me for coaching, I might tell you kind of situation. Now, you can't hate me for that. I mean, seriously, if you stumbled onto something that can make you 500 a day, would you tell everybody? I don't think so. So, but see, I'm kind of crazy. I'll tell you a lot of stuff because I kind of know how things are. I know how people are. A lot of people are lazy. A lot of people don't want to do any homework. If you only tell them part of it, they're not willing to, figure out the rest themselves usually. Some are, and if that's you, then great. This is perfect information for you. Hopefully you're a little bit more diligent than the others out there. But basically, I've heard over and over from people that, yeah, if you put up a click ad on Amazon, it's going to be killer, And I was thinking to myself, well, not really. Maybe in some situations. Now that I've seen this, I realize exactly what type of situation you want to have that type of ad. And you have to, what it comes down to, I'm going to just give you hints. Comes down to the psychology of the person looking for the product. You have to think about the steps that they go through when they're looking on Amazon and eBay and doing searches and how they're looking down the page and when they get frustrated when they can't find a certain item or at least not the price they want. And then that's when you got to find out the right time to take advantage and have the right ad in the right place. And of course you have to have a good profit margin. You couldn't just throw up something with real puny profit margin, especially if you're doing pay-per-click. And I'm like, unless you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm talking about click ads where you pay per click to have a banner or whatever the frick it is, a text, usually text information, sort of a text ad like you would see. Like if you're on Google, you would see a text ad sometimes on the right when you do a search. Okay, it's something like that, except for instead of it being on Google, it'd be on eBay or Amazon. We're not talking about a listing on eBay or Amazon. We're talking about an ad where they click the ad and then it goes to your website. And of course you pay per each click. That's kind of the idea. And I don't know why my camera keeps changing colors, so just ignore that. So obviously in this situation, I have a particular product where I can make potentially 500 a day based on the numbering system of the guy I was buying from. And I also noticed that there are other products I could do it with. And I'm thinking to myself, I can make a lot of money here. So, I'm going to first test this out, make sure it works good. Like I'm thinking pretty much know already it will. But usually, once you've been doing this for 15 years, you don't have to, test everything out as much. You kind of know what will work more so. Of course, you got to still test, but I mean, you can kind of look at stuff and know if it's bull crap right off the bat more so. But just to give you an idea, this is the first thing that's impressed me in many, I don't know how long. Long time, dude. This is a big one. This is a big one. At least a couple years. This is more impressive than anything I've seen in a couple years. Now, why is this a good idea? I mean, okay, when you sell on eBay and Amazon, you're restricted from selling certain items, especially items that can make you a shit ton of money. Back in the old days, you could just list whatever the hell you wanted to on eBay or Amazon. It didn't freaking matter, and you could make a shit ton of money. I mean, if it was like it was back in 2002, I'd be a millionaire, okay? It would be very easy to be a millionaire with the amount of experience I got, especially with how eBay used to run. It was very easy to use back then. Now it's like freaking, not that easy to use. And you have a lot of limitations. And this is what I'm talking about. Those products that you can't sell, those products you can't freaking sell on eBay and Amazon, you can sell them as a freaking click ad. You see what I'm getting at now? That one item that was making you a shit ton of money and then eBay freaking stopped you or Amazon stopped you, a bunch of jackasses, yeah, stick that same damn item up as a freaking click ad on their damn website. Can't get kicked off then, can you? No, you can't, because you don't have a freaking account. It's not through your account. It's just you're paying for ad space, and then they go buy it on your website. And you don't even need to use PayPal to take a payment. You could use Skrill. I like Skrill a lot, actually. You can use PayPal too. I mean, PayPal separated from eBay is a lot better than eBay with PayPal. You don't have to bend over and take it when you're just with PayPal as much as when you're with eBay and PayPal. Because eBay has guarantee we'll give you a refund even if you send rocks back in the mail, kind of thing. So, as a matter of fact, there's a guy, I filed a dispute because he wouldn't respond to me on Amazon. I already got a refund. I never sent him anything yet. And actually, the guy's really pissed off, and I understand he's pissed off. I would be pissed off too. And I'm actually half inclined to pay him again if I can't get the dang thing returned to him because I'm waiting on a customer to return it to him. But, I mean, that right there makes me irritated that Amazon already refunded me, even though nothing's been shipped back. That's how freaking dumb these online sites are now. Now, if you're selling on your own website, you don't have to put up with bullshit like that, do you? No, you don't. So, if you're selling something, it sells like crazy, and then eBay and Amazon stop you from selling it, guess what you can do? Buy freaking ad space on their freaking sites. It's not like they don't whore out their pages. They whore them out to death. You see ads all over eBay. You got your eBay ad where you paid good money for it, and then you got all these other ads on your page. Don't you? Yeah. So you can be one of those dudes that is on everybody else's page. Isn't that awesome? So this is a really killer idea. Now, I'm telling you a lot of shit here. If you can't figure it out from there, I'm telling you some good stuff here. I'm not telling you everything, though. There's some specifics some psychological factors of how people are going down and looking at stuff. There's some, certain particular types of products that you'd want to sell like this, that you can make a lot of money. But I've told you enough to where you can make money doing this. I mean, really, you could. I mean, I've told you a decent amount already. You get kind of the idea, and if you're smart enough, you can figure out the rest on your own anyways. So, I'm telling you, this is a killer idea. Whether or not this video gets big, whether or not anybody else believes you or believes me, it doesn't matter. I'm telling you some good shit here. Now, whether or not that means a lot of people are going to agree or the video is going to go viral, that doesn't even matter. Because you'll get videos that go viral that are shit. Like a Ty Lopez video, for example. A lot of his videos are shit, but they go viral. He doesn't tell you shit, and people keep watching him all the time, but he doesn't tell you anything good hardly. You can get like 5 minutes of good information out of 60 minutes of video with him, right? So I just told you some kick-ass information without wasting your time. You know what I mean? And I figure, over time, I gain respect from doing it this way. I already got 10,000 subscribers. I finally hit that after 2.5 years. Of course, my account was shut down for like almost 6 months. If it wasn't shut down for 6 months, I might already be at 15,000 subscribers. Seriously, I think I would. I got shut down over a mistake. merely a title of a video. It was really ridiculous, actually. If they didn't even, you could tell they didn't even watch the video because my video actually said the opposite of what they thought it was saying. So, but at any rate, the problem was I couldn't get a hold of them either back then because Google Plus is all screwed up back then. When I tried to contact them, they never got my emails. That's why I was gone for like almost 6 months, is because I couldn't contact them because their stupid Google Plus didn't even work right. You know, that's how things are, you know. Until I got some like black hat, you know, like Google wizard person on some forum that told me how to contact them so they'll actually see my email. And in the day I did that, the very next freaking day, my account was back online. My Sale Daddy 1 was on back online. So isn't that ridiculous? If I would have known that the day after I got suspended, I'd be up the next day. But oh well, that's history, right? So the good news is I hit 10,000 subs. I thank you guys for all subscribing. I hope I've helped some of you guys with your business. I know a lot of people have told me that already, that I have helped them, and I hope you made some money. If I've made you really rich, great. Send me your testimony, man. Maybe we'll have a chat on here, talk about it. You know what I mean? I already know a couple people I've really helped make a lot of money, especially one in particular over Christmas made a lot of money with me. But at any rate, hopefully you've learned something, and hopefully this tip I just gave you will help you out as well. Because then, you guess, if you think about it, just think about it a little bit. If you have a product that you were selling good, and then eBay or Amazon stopped you from selling it, go stick it up as a pay-per-click ad on their website. And then on top of that, you might have even had a worse situation. You might have been selling a kick-ass item, and they kicked you off their site. Guess what? You can go back on as a click ad and still whore out their pages, you know, and still get what you want out of it. And then you don't have to follow their rules. Okay? You get the customer onto your website, you sell it to them on your website under your rules. You don't have to put up any bullshit. You don't have to bend over and take it anymore, do you? No, you don't. So this is kick-ass. I'm pretty sure some of you are seeing the gravity of the value of this idea. And I'm telling you, I saw a product, and I ain't gonna freaking tell you what it is because I'm gonna freaking do it myself, that can make me easily 500 a day based on the numbering system I saw. And that was just, it was actually a series of products together, but it's not very many. It's like a few. And I've already thought of a few others that this could easily work very well with as well. So I'm not going to go too crazy with it because if I sell too much a day, it just ends up being a lot of work. Unless I like hire some dude to process orders, which maybe I'll end up doing one day. I don't know. But I like to do stuff without hiring a bunch of people. I've only hired family members in the past. And I don't know. I'm not really into being one of these guys that just like, oh, I'm trying to shoot for 50,000 a day or some retarded number, and then just like go crazy with it. I'm just not, I don't know. It's not really that important to me, but I'd rather make 50,000 a day without doing work rather than having to control all these people and just worry about shit all the time. I'd rather just make a lot of money residual. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on, as I'm trying to build residual. But, you know, this YouTube, I make some money on that. I make a couple thousand just on YouTube, just from the AdSense with my various accounts. And it's growing. I think it'll probably end up getting up to, probably by the end of this year, maybe 5,000 a month, hopefully. And that's what I'm hoping. So we'll see what happens. But, and then also, you know, I can make money from coaching and stuff too, which I might end up increasing the cost of that eventually, because as the channel grows and all that. But right now it's cheap. So if you want coaching, you better get in right now if you want some help trying to figure this stuff out.